Meal Prep and Motherhood. These are the recipes that are in my guide in the description below on my Stan Store, and they're amazing. So my first recipe is our breakfast sandwiches. As you can see, my son is helping me. It's always a good way to get your kids to eat some new foods is by having them help you in the kitchen. We took 2 cartons of egg whites and poured them in. We took about 9 to 11 eggs, depending on what you think would work best for your family. And usually I add cottage cheese just for a little bit of extra protein. We use this Kinder's The Blend seasoning. It is literally our favorite. And then you mix it with an immersion blender. It is a great way to get them really, really nice and creamy before you put them on a sheet pan. So you're going to have your oven at 425, and then after you're done with the immersion blender, you're going to throw them on a sheet pan. But while the oven was still heating up, I grabbed our English muffins and I split them in half and laid them out. The reason I do this is so that they don't get so soggy with the eggs. And there's your eggs in the oven. And then up here, I'm going to take just a bit of butter. I usually do about 2 tablespoons in a small ramekin, and use a basting brush to do it. And of course, sometimes you need a little help. So my son will come in a second to help with us. So when you're doing this, the best way to do this is just to put a little bit of butter and then either broil or just do them on 425 when the oven's already on 425. And it helps them from getting soggy in the refrigerator and or the freezer. So you can wrap these with parchment paper later and throw them in the freezer in a plastic bag. It's a great way to keep breakfast always on hand. We were out of town the other day and we came back on a Monday and they were ready to go for my husband for work, and it's always helpful. Then I use the uncured Canadian bacon. It is 60 calories for three slices and 10 grams of protein. This has been working really well for my husband, so we throw these together and it keeps his protein up in the morning and his calories low. So I prep these in 2 containers, 2 in a container for him in the mornings, and then he's ready to go. He can hit really quick in the microwave and he's good to go. Next is my chicken. So I always say just prep a bunch of chicken, prep a bunch of protein. Right now I'm just cutting off a big pack from Sam's Club. This usually lasts us about a week. The cool thing too is that if you don't finish this and it's already grilled, you can throw it in the freezer. Put it in a plastic bag, put it in a glass container, throw it in the freezer, and you can grab it out. I am loving the mesquite one from Sam's Club, but it's a little bit more pricey than just buying chicken. So we are actually testing a theory that you can do it. So this chicken I just tenderized just a little bit. It seems to be helping cook easier on the grill. So I did that, and I threw all of this chicken into a big gallon-sized Ziploc bag. Closed it up so that we could eat it later. Just a good way to prep your breakfast. Your lunch, your dinner. Prep your dinner really, really early so that you can just grab it out and throw it in the grill. So super easy, super quick, and then we'll add seasoning there.
For each of us. So JP's lunches are mine. Here's my lunches. I've got kale salad for 2 days, Asian salad for 2 days. I get really bored with the same thing every day. He does not. He can handle the same thing every single day.
And then here's my lettuce wraps that I'm loving. These are the extreme wellness wraps, and then I threw some Caesar dressing on. The extreme wellness wraps are amazing, high in fiber, high in protein, low in calorie. Always good. I threw down some Caesar dressing, and it's kind of like the Cooler Ranch wrap from Chick-fil-A, and some spinach. Add a little bit more Caesar. I usually use about 1 tablespoon. And then on these I had that mesquite chicken from Sam's, or I'll just throw a piece of grilled chicken on. It is a great quick meal, and add a little bit of Parmesan cheese just for a little bit of extra oomph and some flavor. So good. What a great way to get your protein in pretty quick, right? And then tacos. Tacos are the last one in there. They are legitimately one of our favorite meals. So it's just the ground chicken and a can of black beans if you like them. I usually ground turkey. Sorry, not ground chicken. Ground turkey and a can of black beans. If you like black beans, they're always helpful. And then, of course, to go along with that is my favorite guacamole. I love guacamole, and my son loves guacamole, and my husband loves guacamole, so we always have guacamole on taco night. I'm going to show you, this is my easy way to make guacamole. I throw 2 avocados in. Just a reminder that you can put your avocados in the refrigerator if you are not ready to eat them. Once they're ripe, it's a great way to keep them good for longer. So once I do that, I dice my avocados and I throw them all in one bowl. And this is a good thing too, to get some support with. Kids love to mash things, right? So hand your child a fork and let them get to mashing. They love that. So once you get all your guacamole out of your avocados, you are going to add the blend seasoning and some lime juice. You could also just do Himalayan salt, pepper, and garlic or onion. But I had the blend and it has all that in one, so you don't have to worry about that. So once you mash it up, you just add the blend in and then you add the lime juice in and you are good to go. Tacos are one of those things that everyone just kind of loves for dinner, and then they're great to make nachos too. So if you get to the end of the week and you still have leftovers, just throw some chips down, turn the oven on 425, and lay that on top of the chips, and then add any of your other favorite toppings. Tomatoes are really good, salsa, a little bit of lettuce, some cheese, and then put guacamole and sour cream and a little bit more sauce on the side, and then everybody will love it. And it's also a great, quick, easy cleanup dinner. You can just throw some parchment paper on and then just have it all together at the table. Everybody's like talking about those dump dinners for a while. It's kind of like the same thing, just a little simpler. So that's my easy, quick, and quick guacamole. It's always yummy. Tastes amazing. And then, of course, at the end, you're definitely going to have to taste test, so just be prepared for that. So you have all your meals ready, right? But you still need snacks. Premier Protein makes a great cafe latte drink. Pure Protein makes some amazing bars that taste just like a candy bar. And then I also make immunity shots to have with my quiet time. And of course, we love fruit and fresh vegetables. Here's my plan, and I love this plan. I think it's very simple. If you need help, this is a great way to start. I would love to help you. I am a nutrition coach, so I am here to help you meet your goals. The biggest focus that I have again is protein and just making sure that you feel your best. So this is a great download just to get started, but if you need some more support and you need someone to actually walk you through it, I would love to be that person. So please follow me on Instagram and please reach out if you have any questions. I love answering questions and I love helping and being a supportive person. I was a teacher for a very long time and I love teaching people about nutrition, but also just helping you kind of make a plan for what is best for you and your family.